Hey guys, it's Maddy. Welcome back to my channel. Those of you who are new, welcome, and those of you coming back, welcome back to my channel. Today I think I wanted to do a 6-month update on my planner system with you guys, but first I'd like to do an unboxing from Planner Perfect. I'm going to step this to the side for a second. I have become one of her ambassadors recently, and I'm really excited about it. So if you do choose to shop there, I do have a code Maddy20 that you can save. It's a one-time code, so use it wisely. There are so many ambassadors though, so once you use mine, you can use somebody else's. So I'm going to use my little handy dandy cutting tool I got off of, I can't remember if it was Amazon or Temu, but I love it. All right, so before I open her, this is the Harper, which for me was greatly coveted and anticipated. It took a long time for this to come back in stock, and when it finally did, I jumped on it. However, before it came back in stock, I was in the Isabella, which is gorgeous. It's like a alligator print leather, and I really had a tough time moving out, but then once I moved in here, I was good. I've only been in here about 2 weeks, but I kept seeing a video from Jimmy, who was also an ambassador at Planner Perfect, with her green planner, which is actually, I found out, one of the retired planners. So in an effort not to miss out, I went ahead and got that one, and I'm going to move into her because I think that'll be perfect for the end of spring, right into summer, and it is my birthday month, so I like to celebrate all month long. It's what I do. It's what I do. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. We're going to grab her out. It always comes in a beautiful little cover, which I love. Just going to bring it up there. Make sure you guys can see me. All right, so let's go ahead and get into, I think, what was this one called? Oh, I can't remember. Let me see if it's in here. No, I'll have to look it up. It is the green one, but it is, like I said, it is one of her retired ones. So if you go on her site, she has a link for retired leathers. Look for the retired leathers, and hopefully you can grab one. Oh my gosh, guys, do you see the vibrancy of this leather? Oh my gosh. And she has her little Planner Perfect right there in the back. Oh, I love her. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's move in. Duh. Okay, let's get in here. All right, so I have had this actually for a couple of days now, and I was waiting to unbox it with you guys. So let's do it. And then I'll do a flip of where I've been in here, along with some of the other notebooks and planners that I am using. So right now I'm just gonna take everything out of here. Over. Which string was I using? Let me see. I think I was using the second to last. It may have been this one. All right, let's put this in right here. And by the way, this is the Hobonichi cousin, which I've been thoroughly enjoying lately. Okay, let's. Boop. All right, so we got her in. Boom. All right, and then I got this in one of the subscription boxes from the Coffee Monsters Co. I think it's a door, so just keep it in here. And then a little pocket deco. So this card is from the Coffee Monsters Co. This little magnet is from Oki Plants. She does really cute stuff as well. These. Okay, and this little set also from Oki Plants. I have this in a previous video as well. I did when I did my unboxing for this. So here's January. That should be back here. July is on hold until July. Click those in really quick. All right, and then June, I usually pull out the month. Let me grab these magnets. All right. All right, so we've got these are from, oh my gosh, I'm losing my, I will link everything below. I will link everything below. Where did I put the other magnet? Okay. All right, so a bit of a mess, doing my best, little coffee, boom. Get her in here, and then it has the flag, and then, well, more on this later. Get my little pen in there. All right, let's see if she fits. Looks like a fit to me. Boom. Quick, easy, pure love. Pure love. Gorgeous. I love the way that looks. Okay, so I will look at that little grocery list in there. I will pack her back up in the dust bag for now. And we are now in this beautiful, vibrant green. Okay, so I have been using the Cousin, and I've been enjoying it. I dabbled in and out of it last year because I found an old Hobonichi, the two notebook one where I think it's January through June and then July through December. And I just redated it because I've had it for years, and I was like, you know what, I could really use this. However, I think I really like my planning, my note-taking, my lists all in one notebook. So I just did the Hobonichi Cousin. This is from this little cover here, that stick-on cover is from Oki Plans. This is from Crafts by Polly Shop. The Coffee Monsters Co. are these stickers, and this is part of this for Oki Plans. So inside my cover, I have a little pocket here. Make sure you guys are seeing this straight. Let me pull this down a little bit. There we go. Okay. So we've got this little pocket from the Coffee Monsters Co. And usually inside here, I'll keep the little freebie stickers that you get when you place your orders, and I find that they come in handy, so I like keeping them in there. I have a little laminated typewriter that reminds me to not forget to write my best-selling book. More on that later. And then I got this pocket from Type A from Alexa, which I love. It's a little pocket like this. So I keep some random stickers in here as well. And then it has an opening here. Now, initially I thought maybe this was a mistake because, you know, when you laminate something and then you cut it, sometimes it gets open. But one of her videos I was watching the other day showed me that she actually designed it purposely this way to slide over one of your pages. But I use it like this because I was keeping my kits from Faded Chronicle. I'm waiting on my June kit right now, but I would keep like stickers in here, so some of the sticker kits will go in there. So that's what I've been doing with that. So inside you'll see a lot of inspo from different peeps in the planner community. I started using my bows here to kind of cross out, so to speak, the months that have passed, and I got that from Robin from Talks from the Heart. I love the idea. These bows are from Oki Plans. Usually they'll come on a sticker sheet sometimes as a freebie in her when you shop with her. And these stickers are from the Coffee Monsters Co. And I haven't really figured out how to use these pages. I don't really use them right now. I just kind of keep, like, these are kind of like my goals and my wish list for the year to come. That's private. And then it goes into my monthly. So this was January, February, March, and you'll see stickers from everywhere. I don't stick with like one particular shop or shops. I kind of like what, you know, what I'm drawn to for that particular month. So here's March, here's April. I really like how April came out, and a lot of this is from the Faded Chronicle. I'll leave her link below. Here's May, and then June, I'm still waiting on some pieces from the Faded Chronicles. I kind of started it, but June is not really finished yet. And then my birthday month. And then from there, it goes into the weeklies. And at first, I wasn't really sure how I was going to use my weeklies, and I'll explain more in a minute. But I wound up using them to kind of track my work schedule, so to speak. Not in as much detail because I do have a planner dedicated for my work schedule, but this will give me an overview. If I grab this and go, if I'm going away for a weekend, I know when I'm working, what days, times. So it's usually just kind of time blocked. So these are my weeklies. And I don't do a lot of deco on my weeklies. Sometimes just, my husband is in here. So if you hear random noises, it's him in the background. I kind of just grab whatever's happening particular that week and my hours for the week. So weeklies are very, very basic. At first I wasn't decorating them at all, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use my stuff. I'm gonna use as Roro and Lou on Instagram. If you follow her, I'm using my shit. I have tons of stickers and washi tape. And I just feel weird when I continue to buy, you know, stickers and washing tape when I already have. So I'm on a mission this year to use all of my stuff. And I have tons of Happy Planner sticker books that I'm sure many of you have as well. I'm trying to figure out how to use those. I want to use everything. And then I feel a little bit better about buying more new stuff, you know. So here's May, the weeks in May. Again, work schedule. And then I was like, I'm not sure who I was watching the other day. I was like, you know what? In addition to the work schedule, I can add a few more things. So I decided to kind of add a few more things. So that's where we are, our work, the weekly. So I'm usually using them mainly to track my work schedule and any outstanding other things. And then we go into the dailies. All right, so with the dailies, we started in January. And what I like is that with Hobonichi, at least they give you in a new month, like one blank page to kind of summarize or recap or whatever it is your goals are for that month, or to deco it out. So I like using those pages. So basically, I use this notebook as a task list, my daily routine, whether it be morning, afternoon, evening. What are my tasks for the morning? What do I do for home that day? What am I doing on my own time? Any errands I may have to take on that day. So that's what I'm doing. And again, you'll see washi from everyone here. This is the Coffee Monsters Co. You'll see stickers from everyone here. Stickers I've gotten from everywhere and everyone, and it's what I like. It's what I like. I'm not, you know, dedicated to one shop and one sticker company. I like them all, and I like to find a way to use them. So that's what I've been doing. So this is my daily. I did a tip-in of this page. Just happened to be like a wrapping sheet that came with a notebook or something I got, and then I made it into kind of like a pocket situation. Ollie clip, again, just tracking what I'm doing on each day, what's going on, and I've really been enjoying it. Experimenting with different fonts and writing, and you can tell when I'm like, sometimes I get into, I'm not sure about you guys, but like I'll get into like a planning rut because I feel like I keep writing the same things over and over every day, but at the same time, without it, I feel lost. Like if I don't have a snapshot of what my day will entail, or at least should entail, I feel a little bit lost. So I continue to plan. So where are we? We are in February. Here we go into March again. This was the nationwide boycott day, or the no buy day. So I was like my little reminder not to shop at certain locales. Here's my March cover sheet, and then we go into March. And then I started incorporating some of my some quotes from my devotional, things that may have moved me, or things that I kind of want to focus on for that day. And I really liked doing that. I don't do it every day, and something has to really kind of catch my eye that day, and that's what I've been doing. So I've added that to the mix. And again, it's not every day, as you can see. And then I'll have days like this where it's just like, I wasn't feeling too hot that day, and it's evident. And there was a reason. I was really sick. I had the flu. I was in bed. There was no planning to be had. Excuse me. I tried this day, still not feeling too hot. And the cough that I had with this stupid thing has lasted me up to pretty much today. Like, it's just been ongoing. I wound up having to go see an allergist. So yeah, again, really just a really fun way to incorporate your washi, your stickers, whatever it is you're into, and get it all, use your stuff. Don't wait, don't hoard it. I've seen people on Facebook, and they have all these beautiful washi tapes, especially from this company, the Coffee Monsters Co. And it's just, they're hoarding it. And I get it, you want to keep it, but at the same time, I've noticed when I use washi tape that's kind of been out for a little while, it loses the tackiness. It doesn't stick anymore. So you're hoarding all these stickers and washi tape only to one day go use them, and they won't stick. So use your shit. Use it. All right, TED Talk over. Let's keep going. We are in April. Little May. I'm really loving how this is feeling. So here's April. Ooh, why is it sticking? I may have glued something in here. Yeah, I think this is Easter Sunday. Let's see. We're at the end of April. A lot of washi tape from Coffee Monsters Co. I think that's been one of my faves so far. We're in May. This is my May deco sheet. Note my little list of all the things I was going to do that day, and then my little note did none of the things. And that's okay. It's okay to have goals and not get them done. At least it's, it's there as a guide, right? It's not like, anyway. I digress, but yeah. So I like having these lists, and even if I don't get those items done, I'm fine with that. Sometimes I'll put like a little box around it, meaning I did not get to it that day, whatever it might be. Sometimes it carries over to the next day if it's important enough. So here's Mother's Day. Let's see. And we're coming to the end of May. Really cute. I think I even got some of these stickers on Temu. They're really cute. You're really cute, super cheap, adores. And then you can see where I'm trying to incorporate some of my happy stickers back into play, because I took out a book the other day and I was like, I could use this right now. Let me just go ahead and use them. So some of those are in there. Here's June, waiting for my Faded Chronicle that I'll finish this there. And now we're in June. So now, you'll notice most of this, if not all, was done using the Tombow Fudenosuke pen. I love these. However, I keep seeing everyone with their fancy fountain pens, and I've never been into fountain pens. I just haven't, and I'm kind of, I was glad about it because it would just be another rabbit hole for me. I'm already a notebook nightmare. If you could see my bookshelves, you would know, between books and notebooks and covers that I collect, I do not need the habit of collecting fountain pens as well. However, I did buy two fountain pens. Let me see. This one, and let's see, this is my case from Planet Perfect. Love it. And I actually bought this on the Planet Perfect BST on Facebook, believe it or not, because I could not find this bad boy. All right, so I had bought two pens, and I bought these over a year ago, and I tried them, didn't like it, put them aside. And then this year I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try again. So I tried this one, and these are not expensive. That's why I was like, okay, I'll try them. They were less than maybe $10 or $12 each, and I'm fine with that because I don't know if this is something that I'm going to continue to like. This one right away off the bat put some really pretty like a turquoise blue ink in there. This one writes like a dream, which is this right here, right? At first I wasn't drawn to fountain pens because I don't like that scratchy feel that, you know, when you're writing on paper, you can like literally feel the ink or the pen nib scratch. But that one doesn't do it. It was very smooth. I was like, wait a minute. So then I was like, well, there's the other one I have. So I have this pink one. I just bought some ink from Amazon. Some just random ink. So this is the black, and this is the, I bought a green one. And then this is from last year. This is that blue that's in this green pen right here. So I put the black ink inside of this one. And can I tell you, I had a devil of a time to get this to write. And then I had to watch some YouTube videos to only learn that the ink that I had tried to put in it initially last year had dried out. I needed to soak it in water, blah, blah, blah. So finally I got it to write a little bit, but it still needs a little. I think it really needs like to be taken apart and soaked in water for quite a few hours. I soaked it for like 20 minutes because that's how impatient I am. That's your girl. Anyway, rest of my dailies, we're in June, here we are. So that is how I've been using her. I love her, and now look at her all dressed up for the season. Girl, let me see something. All right, I usually attach my month to the week. So what week are we in? There we go. All right, so let me show you some of the other notebooks that I had in a stack at the beginning of the year that I shared with you. Is this recording? It is recording. Hey guys, sorry about that. I had to switch angles. I realized that all of my shots and the other one were like way over here, so I apologize for that. So as I was saying, I used an Erin Condren for work, and like I said, I purchased this. I don't know if I cut this off before then. I purchased this before I learned of the history and of the gossip and the whole fiasco with Erin Condren. I had no idea. I was just clueless, and that's fine. I bought this last summer. I want to say it was July or August. So, and that's what usually when the planners go on sale for the following years. So, you know, I had her there. I'm going to use her. So basically the way I'm using her is strictly for work, just outlining my, let me make sure you can see what I see. Okay. Just outlining my schedule. It started out very basic, like super basic. Then I didn't like the haphazardness of it all. So I used the bookmark that came with the planner, this little stencil bookmark, and I began to schedule a little bit neater, and the color coding goes with the particular department that I'm working that day. And I did that for a while, and it was nice, but it was a lot. Like, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was just too much. But I did it. I did it for a while, as you can see. And I went from no deco to maybe a little washy on the top, a little more washy, and then I got into my whole use your stuff situation. So I was like, well, let me just plug in a few more stickers in here in the washi, and I really liked it. It's just more fun. It's more visually appealing to have that there. So I put it in, and it grew, and it grew, and I was still stenciling. And I continued that process into, this is March. So here's my March weeks. And again, this is all strictly work, just scheduling. I'm just kind of showing you the progression of how I went from bare bones, minimal, right? And a bit on the sloppy side, if I'm being honest. From here to here was a big difference. And I really kind of liked it. So I kind of leave this out on my desk, and I refer to it daily. And if I decide I want to jump on and add some more hours, I can just plug them in right here. So that's what I've been doing with Erin Condren. And this is how this has now morphed into less of the color coding and more of a cleaner, this is pretty actually, more of a cleaner layout. So I left out, this started mid-May. It was this week. I usually do this on a Monday or Tuesday. Like tonight I probably, or tomorrow I'll do it for next week. And it takes a bit to do this. So now I'll just put the times, a little washi, a little deco. The deco is all over the place. There's no theme going on here. Maybe this little girl with the washi that matches her. But other than that, it's just what makes me smile. So I did that for that week, for the rest of May, and on into June. And I like it. I may change up the color. These are the Furunosukis in the Tombos, in the colors that some of the colors they come in, which I have to get more of them. And this was me writing with, what are these markers called? This set, which are really beautiful. Statler Tri Plus Fine Liner. So I have a set of these in all different colors, and I was like, why not use them to do my times versus all black? It just brings more visual interest, and I like it. So that's how I'm using Erin Condren. Then I have my devotional. I keep it in, this is a Chic Sparrow B6, and you can tell, I mean, it's barely in there, but I like it in there. And I'm using the Jesus Calling as a devotional by Sarah Young. I had her original Jesus Calling that was morning, and then I realized she had a morning and evening devotional. So every day I use the devotional, morning and evening, and then I will write. Excuse me. I will journal either about something I read in the devotional or something that's on my mind or something going on in my life. Sorry, I had a tickle that was going to drive me insane. And then, so to journal my devotional and my talks with Jesus, and that's basically what it is. It's like love letters to Jesus. And honestly, I cannot even tell you, I've asked questions, I've inquired about things, and when I tell you I get the answers almost immediately, it blows my mind. It blows my mind. So I write to him every day. I do my little Bible study in the morning. I'll show her more on that. And then these are my my daily notes, and I keep these in. This is the Rosy Life Planner. I bought this, and it's very similar to the Hobonichi, to Sterling Ink's planner. Very similar. And I wound up being, because I am who I am, I wound up having 6 planners to do the same function. So I found uses for them. So I use the Rosy Life Planner and the Coach cover that I change out with the seasons. This is currently the Bible that I'm using. God is within her, she will not fall. This is an NIV from Zondervan. And I really love it. It's really beautiful. And I've been using this Year in the Bible book to help me kind of, I did the reading of the Bible from beginning to end. I did that last year. But then to get back into the Word, I was struggling with how to do that. So I would use the scriptures that were mentioned in my devotional. But this, I like that there is a definitive plan for each week, and then there's a daily reading plan. So I've been using this daily reading plan with this Bible right now, and I may just take a few of the days here and kind of check off as I go. So that's I know that wasn't part of my notebook, but they all go together. All right, so now, in addition to that, I've got a few things going on over here. I have this is the Louis Vuitton Desk Agenda, and it houses my Daisy notebook from Planner Perfect. And I was using this initially to take my checklists, my daily checklist from in here. You know how I will list what I'm going to do that day. I will take that list and then further break it down into exactly what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, what I'm going to do first, second, third, any other errands, grocery list. This is kind of a whole breakdown of everything that's supposed to happen. And it's been working for that so far. However, like dinner ideas, lunch ideas, brunch ideas, I wanted to start using it more as a scripting notebook. Jenny Penton from Planner Perfect, she teaches how to script your life, which is so much more than just making a daily checklist. You're actually basically planning your life. You're writing into your future what you want to see happen. I'm still learning more about it and how to do it, but that's what I wanted to use this for. And then behind her is my Sterling Ink A5 daily planner. Now I bought this, let's see, I bought this around the same time that I bought the Hobonichi Cousin. Only with Sterling Ink, you kind of had to, if I remember correctly, I think it was a pre-order situation, so you didn't get it right away. And you know, instant gratification is a bear sometimes. So I ordered both to see which will come first, and I got the Hobonichi first, so I started in there. So now I have this whole book that I haven't used. I'm not pressed because I've changed the dates before in a planner, and I can easily do that again. But what I'm thinking about doing is just a personal journaling in here, even though I had another book earmarked for that, and I'll share that with you as well. So that's this one. And then this is also a Planner Perfect in the Harper. And this is a B6 size. One of my favorite sizes from before I really got into A5. And I got this other notebook from I forget her last name, Ali Reyes. She's on Instagram, and she made this chunker of a B6, and I love a big book. I love a big notebook. I cannot lie. I do. So I started to journal in here, but then it faded. I don't know. I got to get back into it. I'm not sure how. I found some journaling prompts to try and get me going, but life has been lifing, and I barely get out of my list maker every day. So we'll see how that goes from there. And then I have these items, which I'm ashamed to say I have not really started. So I'm really kind of getting into doing cash envelopes. This budget planner, I think it's from Christina. Yeah, Christina Loves Planning. I like the way it's set up in here, where she has, it's undated, number one. And then you can go into like what your expenses are for the month, what are your bills, your expenses, your I cannot think. Your savings challenges, so things like that. And this helps me. This is helping me right now break it down, and then I combine that with an old school Kate Spade planner that I cannot part with. I have a collection of these, and I've been begging Kate Spade to please reissue the inserts for it, but they won't do it. It's such a cute planner, and I have it in so many cute colors. Anyway, so this is from Okie Plans. So these are my bills, and I'm trying to break this down to categories, and I have envelopes from a number of different sellers that are doing them, and then some savings challenges. So a lot of this is a combination. These are from Okie Plans. They came in her budget planner. And let's see, this is from another savings challenge. I don't remember where I got these from, but I love them. They're really pretty. These little cards where you can put the cash in, and they have a little front pocket here. So my goal is to figure out my budget for the rest of June by looking at May, maybe even April, and then from that creating a budget where I can start cash enveloping for July. Stay tuned. We'll see if that happens. So all in all, I think that is pretty much everything I've been using. There's one more. Hang on, because I know I had to cut the video before. This is the Dream Planner from Horatio Printing, and I use this as a like my Bible planner. So I will track, and I was tracking, I started a little late, as you can see, the daily readings that I told you about from here. I'll put them in here. So it'll be like week 9, day 1, day 2, week 9, day 3, week 9, day 4, day 5, whatever. And then it'll tell me what my readings are or what scriptures I'm going to read that day. So I was using this for that. Still am. But then one day, I don't know what happened. I was packing my little bag. Oh, I'm so influenced. It's not funny. Have you guys seen this bag? Hold on. You can tell my ADD is kicking in. This Sula bag. I saw this on Robo and Lou's desk, and I was like, that is perfection. I want it. This is my quote-unquote house bag. So I pack this up when I am going to be downstairs for any period of time. It'll have my planner. It'll have my my switch. It'll have my little Planner Perfect pen pouch, whiteout, washi, whatever I would use on my desk, as much of it as I can. My book, I'll put in here, my glasses, my water, and then I carry this cutie, my Kindle, outside, downstairs, in the living room, wherever I'm going to be. So I've been using that. Why did I bring that up just now? I'm not sure. Why did I bring that up? I think I was going to show you something in there or around there. Okay, I'm losing it. Anyway, so there you have it. This is what I'm using right now. This is what I moved into, as I shared with you. Okay. So we have the Erin Condren for work, Planner Perfect Daily Planning, Planner Perfect Personal, Planner Perfect Storage. Again, use Maddy 20. Her stuff is really nice, but it is not cheap. So use it. It's a one-time code, like I said. The best is yet to come. Horatio Printing, vintage Kate Spade. Is it really vintage yet? I don't know. I feel vintage, so there's that. This budget planner, which is going to come into fruition. The Louis Vuitton Desk Agenda with my Daisy notebook from Planner Perfect and Sterling Ink A5 Daily. And yeah, we are caught up. So that has been my 6 months so far. I don't foresee it changing anytime soon. This is what's been working for me, and I'm just happy to share it with you. So if you guys have any questions or any particular kind of videos you want to see, definitely let me know. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel. I'm working on it. Y'all. I don't know. I'm working on it. But anyway, I am so glad you stopped by. And again, if I have any discount codes, I will leave them below, along with a link to my link tree where you'll find additional discount codes as well. Any products or shops I mentioned, I'll also link below. Anyway, thank you again for being here. Thanks for watching.